hoping for just a quick record. I'm sure the person this is for won't mind me showing it off because it only gives his first name. So it's not particularly identifying, and he doesn't subscribe to me. He just views some of my videos and then texts me back comments on some of them. The comment on the first Ginge song was very dirty, but he's in his 50s, and somebody that I think is in the 60s, also a male that's older than me, said very dirty, the same exact comment, but with some embellishments, like it was nice that I'd started uploading and things. So big up to him if he's watching or listening. I'll tag him in it if I can. He said he's got too many people he's subscribed to. Well, I've never been told I'm subscribed to too many people or I've got too many like videos. I like near enough everything I watch. That's for one. There's 5 in there. As you can see in the end here, I think you could see 4 of them, but definitely I think there's 2 pink ones. Or a pink and a purple. What's that? Let me get that out of touch. I think it's another pink one. Pink, possibly pink. Blue, green. What's that? Paler blue. I think that's 6. Oh, it's the backs of the envelopes I'm counting more, isn't it? I don't know. Blue. 2 blues, a green, and I think 2 pinks. That's 5. Right. Now, this man's wife keeps saying she's going to, or partner, that I've made a Valentine card, that he paid me £1 that I was quite happy with, but he's since insisted I take another £5, and I didn't want to cause an argument saying no. So if Alan or Francis is watching this is your 6 Easter cards that you've got as the second part of your order. There's a plus bonus sign on the card, on the writing in the pack. You've got a pink, a green, 2 blue polka dot. What the hell, Billy Idol should be dead is being said. What have I just overheard on the news? Oh, I don't like that. Who's citing that? Billy Idol interview. Is that brand new, or has somebody written it because he's died and it's come back and all? I don't know. Oh my God, he ain't dead, is he? Billy Idol's not dead. It better be something good about him, like he's got a comeback career or something. Or there's a museum without him. Museum came with a prize. There might be a movie about him too. There's been 2 Shakespeare-y things. Oh, 3 yellowy ones, I think. Blue. Other blue. 3rd blue, I think. Some of these are backs of envelopes, possibly, but they're 2 greens. No, that's it. That's cards in envelopes, isn't it, silly? I know how I've put them. I've put them like I put the Valentine in the envelope. Pushed in so that flaps open and you can see the full picture. But I don't want to take it out of the cellophane it's in, because it took a while to cram it all in. That's me bin. Before people moan about things in the distance. This is my footstool. One of these envelopes I wanted to keep. Another's got a poem called An Acrostic on it that I wrote for Ginge. I think I've shared it to his Twitter. I hadn't had the balls to write it on his YouTube yet. I did send him some super thanks with a nice message on his, I think that was the 100 subscribers celebration. And I was the first person to comment when I did it as well. But that cost me a £5 to do him a super thanks that time, because I thought it was worth more than £2 and he could get a pint then. because a pint will be more expensive in a city. I only pay $3.60, and on Saturday I was paying £4 for San Miguel, I think it was. Something nice. It's not Estrella. I'd remember if it had a star on it. Maybe San Miguel's got some sort of star as well. That in the distance is, it's got that shape to it. Curve. Like, a bit like that. It sits on a wooden frame, 2 pieces, and there's a dowel in that end that you put through the scratchy thing they can lay on. Moonlight slept on it the first few nights after I built it. She loved it. The others have had goes on it. It gets used as a jumping station or a station to put things on that they've fetched downstairs, or somewhere to lay and look at what they've poured of things they've left in Toolby's case. He'll bring 6 cat springs and toys down in a night. That's cat shit as well, and the stuff on top of my footstool. That box and that stool. The box has got a plant pot in that I can't use the pot until I get to use one of the 2 passion flower plants that I don't know when my auntie's coming up now, but I bought them with a view to her. It's the one that came up for my late dad's birthday last year to sort of mark the occasion with some family that knew him best. And we went to the pub. We went to the Rutland Arms on the Friday because she did. It wasn't far. And I'd already met her out the front of my new house before I moved in to give her some toys for her 2 granddaughters, one of which she's lost since. And I don't mean to care, I mean to a brain tumour. And that's one of the reasons cancer's a sensitive subject. And I really wanted to do. Oh, and that Amazon bag, that's from what I was calling my llama friend, but he's more like a llama gaslighter at the minute. He rings you up, shouts at you, talks all over you. Even when he's asked you a question, it's a constant barrage of being talked over, like I'm talking too fast and not giving any chance to get a word in. So it's a good job I'm talking to myself, and that looks like catchphrase. No, it's lingo. Celebrity, nice one. Is it a half hour or hour one? There's only 2 people, but it's a deal. I wonder why it's only 2 teams to do a shorter one, but it's a deal. The proper host, the original host, not RuPaul, that they got in to do some series of the celebrity one. I don't know if that was just to generate interest, and now they're letting a deal do the main celebrity one as well. But it's a smaller edition. Who've they got on? I can't. Oh, good. 2 Corrie and 2 other Corrie. It's a special. Jack and Coulson versus Shona and I don't know Shona's name, and Bethany is Lucy Fallon. Slippers, bin, bag of stuff from Matt. That box has got me plant pot for a passion flower once my auntie picks her one out of the 2, and the one that was in a better state last year doesn't look as good as the other one does now. So I don't know which one she'll choose, so it's a good job I didn't pot the worse off one. The stool is for my nephew. I want to put his name on it. It's an alliterative name, and that's all I'll give away. Certain parties will know if they're watching. Bit of catchphrase. Not catchphrase, why do I keep saying that? It's lingo. It's Shona, whatever she's called. Look at the telly. Julia, that's it. Knew I knew it somewhere. I can't remember her last name though. Coulson's is Smith and Jack's is P. Shepherd, but the P's obviously his middle name. And when he announced he was having a baby, if you didn't see that Coro podcast, Corrie as you'd probably call it, but I call it Coro, I have done since I was at school, because it's Coro with the Nation Street knocked off. There isn't a second R, an I, and an E in Coronation Street. There's an E, but that's not till Street, so that's weird. Random crossings out of letters, basically. P, poke, puma, what's the letter? Pile, plea, no. Pull, pole, no. It can't be that. Oh. What the fuck is that? It's not, what's palo, polo, polar, with no, what the fuck letter's there? It's not, plot! Fucking hell! Why did I think there was an A in it? Oh, I'm wounded with that one. I'm really having stupid blonde moments. Or not connected to the hive ginger brain with my one gingerbread fucking gene. My patches don't show up the same now. And I've had to pick more grey out my fringe. Because I noticed it in a car mirror one day. And I'd got a streak going down there at the edge of my fringe in the middle of my forehead, or towards the edge of my fringe, more in the middle of my forehead. And I want having that. I've got a nice at my temple if I want to show it off. Like I do intend one day, if there's a Comic-Con in Grimsby again, that they cut, well, it's in Cleethorpes, I think. What do they call it? Geeks Unleashed, that's it. Knew I knew it. Didn't take me long to think of that. Them pots on there usually have candles lit, but I've only got white ones, and I've only got two kinds of white ones, and one of them is special because my worker got two kinds of white ones, and I've bought myself a couple of packs of different, well, more than a couple of packs, because I've had pink, I've had green, I've had red, and I've had 2 packs of deep white ones that are like that rather than like that. So they last 7 to 8 hours instead of 3 to 4. How long's this? 13 minutes, bloody hell, this is going to take well into Coro to upload. And the screen's dead up, fuck that. Sorry, I'm swearing, that's definitely not made for kids now. That could have gone out to get kids interested in playing lingo. Somebody's spelling milk, it's Jack. Mile. He says mild. No, it's Mile, or Milo. Probably not Milo, it's a name. It's correct, it's Mile, it's the first one I come up with when I saw milk and K was wrong. But the other letters were all right. Oh, good, it's in shot. Well, look at what the camera was doing. No, it's not. Bank. Bark. Back. He went the same first one as me. It's not that, so it's back. Back. You've got to back. Too slow. It's back. The other team's going to get it. Thank you. Oh, nearly to 14 and a half minutes. I'm going to say love you all. Thank you if you really have been as patient as to watch a bit of my house. And it's not the nicest, but that tunnel is for the cats. Not that they use it much apart from Phoebe. Trilby starts to use it now and then. And Phoebe can't collapse it because it's a Pets at Home Just for Kittens one they've had since they were kittens. They've had a bunch of these. It's like a circle of cardboard, but oh, I don't know anything that big. Maybe the size of the end of that tunnel. Maybe smaller, maybe a little bigger, but there's a circle of cardboard with a circle with two balls inside it, hollow, but having a base of cardboard in it. And then there's a middle that's a scratch surface for the cats to scratch the kittens' claws on. I've got to watch with saying kittens because of what Moonlight had a bad name called before. When she come to me with Pagburns, she moved in me garden. I didn't bloody steal her. She moved in me garden and I built up a trust doing the hello blink through the window, and she gradually learnt to come up to the window, and one day she just jumped on the windowsill when I went to look to see where she was. She must have been waiting there to jump up when I went to the window. And it's really like she said, where are you, darling? There you are. We'll have a bit of you, because we're at 16 and a half minutes and I want to shut off before 17, because it's probably going to take 3 hours to upload. This lady, why would you want to hurt her? Why would you want to hurt this lady? She doesn't like the word for gloves that haven't got fingers, the word for baby cat either, because it sounds too much like it. But that's what this woman used to shout, that's, and then the word, outside the old house when she started seeing her. When Moonlight had lived with me quite a few years at that point, but she looked horrified at this word. And she ran back to me and looked horrified at this woman walking towards her, and she was pawing at the door and mowing at me and pawing at my leg, trying to ask me to let her in. So I've let her in, and the woman said something about she's stealing cats to the other woman. I've never stole a fucking cat. I've had cats given to me. I've had cats dumped on me. More than one cat dumped on me. Beanie was a dump to... Ah! Don't put a claw in me knee. I'm extolling your virtues and you do something like that. It's a good job I'm not a nasty person that hurts cats, innit? Look, there's a cat tree. It used to be the one in the bedroom, but they didn't take it up like I asked, the removal men. They left the bed base down here. I've got a different bed base now that's at least got the drawers pushed in it as soon as it's been put down. But it'll have had things tuck in it because Toby can open bed base drawers. And they all climb in. Apart from Moonlight. You're my lovely princess, aren't you? You get jealous when I call Phoebe princess, but you're both my lovely girls. That tree I want out. If anybody wants to offer on Facebook, I don't have Facebook, why would I say that? Who would know to get a message to me? Matt Llama Evans on Facebook, if he's not blocked for doing stupid shit like smoking weed on it. I've sung Do You Want to See a Shotty and done a shotty at the end, but I didn't film myself doing it. I've got myself on camera once so far. I don't have a tripod. And my fringe light looked more or less right, but I've got my hair in pigtails. I don't know if I've brushed it properly today or just gone through it a bit. I'm dressed because I didn't go to bed. That's why I'm dressed. I didn't get ready for bed in the end. I thought, sod it, I'm staying up. That actually lights up. It's got a plug hanging somewhere. I'll show you for proof. I can't be bothered to take it to a plug and plug it in, but that's the plug still attached. It's one that'll come unplugged, but I'm not encouraging it to. I'll hang it through there so the cats are less encouraged to play with it. Oh, it's fell down again. Bugger it. Laundry bags, pile of books that got dumped on me by somebody that was trying to use me as a cash cow because I'm disabled and I get PIP. If you could see my posture, I'm not stood right, but I can't be asked to go on camera and get, what do you look like? Or some rubbish. I don't look my best. I do look pretty good when I've had an hair wash at the hairdresser's, which I can't do for myself. Since I was diagnosed in 2010, I'll be surprised if I've managed to wash my hair hard 8 times and finish it without having to ask someone else to do it or stand under the shower head and just let the water move over different bits of my head and try and get it clean as possible. And then if I've asked someone to dry it for me, I've still been asked, oh, bloody hell, 24 minutes, no, 22 minutes, 40 something, 47, 8, 9, 21.50, etc. That's my trainers I got from Very. I owe for them still. Paid some of it off, but they keep adding interest on, so I need to make bigger payments after this month and next month's expenditures for 2 big birthdays. And another birthday that I wouldn't be surprised is 50th or thereabouts, because it's my cousin's wife. But her birthday's this month and I don't know exactly when. I don't even know if she's Aquarius or Aries. I think she's Aries. Not sure what the date is this month for changing star signs. That telly was my uncle's, not parting with that, and it's got a DVD player, so I've got music through one DVD so far that came in, get this, what a bonus. You know when you go in Asda or somewhere and there's some reconditioned CDs and they've got cellophane round and a sticker that says like £1 or £2, some silly low price for what you'd pay if you went to go buy it new from HMV or order it off Amazon or eBay. Anyway, I've bought this CD. I'm going to show it off actually, get it out the drawer, because we're going to end up at 25 minutes, I can see it. Definitely. There's Pam Ayres that I got off eBay. I had the same thing sent to Llama. He's listened to some of it on that's the CD, or what's supposed to be a CD, but any Muse fan will tell you that's not showbiz. And a Muse fan who knows the DVD well enough, where's the writing? Does it tell you anywhere? Oh, yes. Muse. There we go. Heart, live at Wembley Stadium, London, 17th of June 2007. And I've got that for £1 or £2. Put that back, because that's the quid. That is the case it came in an Asda, and I'm actually going to put that on top of Pam Ayres in case I want a DVD on, or if Phoebe gets screechy for music after she comes down. She could come down when I've done the litter trays. I'll feed her first. That is my Jenny Taylor CD. Yes, that is the name, look. from Australia. You can find her on pretty much any social media. She's got bits and bobs, and she's also a country singer under TJ Dennis, and her dad is the comedian and singer known as Kevin Buddy Wilson. So they tour together usually, unless she's doing a side project. And I suppose the country music might not be a side project to her, it might be quite important. So sorry if I've offended you with that one, Jen. Tammy Jo or TJ. Got that. This was off me rents. They rung me. One mother rung and I could hear my dad saying bits in the background. And then they rung later when a quiz was on and I was getting asked bits about that and it's got 4 albums: Parachutes, Russian Blood to the Head, X and Y, and Viva La Vida. That's Annie Lennox. When I told Mother what the cover looked like, she said she hadn't got that one and could I get her it for Mother's Day? I think it was she wanted it for, or her birthday. Mother's Day, I think, because I didn't go back that long after I got my own. And I got mine in March. And they'd still got a copy left, and it was the only Annie Lennox of any sort that was just her on her own. That was out of Asda reconditioned, but if I want to play that, I'm going to have to buy it new because it's got scratches, or I'm going to have it disdoctored. Put the Annie back on top of Eurythmics. Snow Patrol, Jenny. There's DVDs behind there. What's that one? Lost Prince. That's about basically the Queen's uncle, because not the one you're used to, the one that abdicated. The Queen had between an aunt and 4 uncles and a dad. They were part of 6 siblings, but this Lost Prince, he had epilepsy and eventually it killed him. That's The Croods. Never got to watch it yet. But I bought it cheap out of Asda. That is the Die Hard quadrilogy, so I'm missing the 5th one. Is there any more? Does anyone know? Get hold of me on here in the comments. Or, I know there's not going to be any more now because of what's happened to Bruce Willis and the poor illness he's got. I feel sorry for him and his family, how awful an ending he's having. Elvis, 3 CD. George Ezra, replacement for an old one. Got nicked very quick after I bought it, but I'd saved it onto my hard drive with my Xbox 360. So I still had it for a bit. Shirley Bassey, still in the wrapper, but I paid £9 and it's got... Sod it, I'll look here. 22 tracks altogether. The last one is called This Is My Life. That sounds impressive. 20's Goldfinger. 14's a version of Climb Every Mountain. Unless it's a different song with the same title, because it's got an F, then an apostrophe thing, and then R-Y, then Mountain. Moonraker is 05. Big Spender is 03, and Diamonds Forever is the opening track, so it's sorted. I got what I wanted out of that. I haven't played it yet, but it'll do. There's more Elvis. That is 5 on there, 5 CDs. So I've got 8 CDs of him. This is some Golden Records and Gold Records issues up to volume 5. I don't know if it goes further than that. Someone might have tried to tell me when I was drinking, because we've discussed having the same album before somewhere. Kate Bush, had to wait for that to come down quite a while because of the Stranger Effects thing. When I had the money to get it and couldn't go and get it because Stranger Things had put it up to $27 or $28.99. And I don't have the wrapper, so I can't tell you exactly what I paid. But it was more like $16.99 to $18.99. That's much more reasonable than 28 quid or more. What's that? That I put to the bottom because I never seem to get to the last discs of it. That is me Bowie. I've retired that for a bit. Put the Elvis at the bottom. Put Shirley on top of. Put George back. I played that. Put Elvis on top. It's all back right. Brilliant. 31 minutes. Fuck my life. Oh, me fucking back now. Oh. And I've still got the Coldplay out. Bloody hell. Knew something went right. I need an hot water bottle, so I'm going to sit down a minute, in fact, I'm going to press stop and I'll tell it to upload when I've got my hot water bottle. I'll set it off then and put the description on. I'll say byesies again, but it's just gone over 32 minutes. Not poles. Oh, pound. Rolex. No, that's a brand. It's not round. Reigns, R-E-I-N-S. Is it Reigns, R-E-I-N-S? No, Rainy, R-A-I-N-Y. Never mind. Rained on mine too. I didn't get that answer. I did get some good ones. And Jack's bright because he got some of the same first correct guesses after a wrong guess. He didn't get back though. I got back. I'm going to get back with bloody back like mine. You can give my back back and give me a new back. I've been saying I need a new back since 2010. And it's now 2026 and nobody's given me a new back. I've still got the same horrible bent and twisted thing. I think I need to put my back against a wall or a door while the kettle's on. Right, that's that finished. Soaps are on in a minute. Right, byesies. Catch you in a bit. See you the other side of the soaps maybe. Might not be till 10 or 11 the length this is though. Thanks for your patience in watching if you're still here. Ta-ta!